the world marks Parkinson's Day today, the conversation around care and support for those living with the disease is growing louder. For many patients and their families, the reality goes far beyond the diagnosis because managing the condition has no cure. Samuel Yeboah Adams reports.
Justina Babache, a 77-year-old retired teacher, has lived with Parkinson's disease for more than a decade. Today, the woman who once stood in front of a classroom to impart lives now depends on her daughter, who is named after her, as a primary caregiver.
It's not easy. I wouldn't lie to you. It's not easy. It gets to a time they need more attention. I'm a health worker. I know how it is. But at times I'm impatient, not because I don't want to attend to her, but at times the way she reacts, and then you are so much on you. Sometimes we try to outsource for house help, people to take care of her, but because it's not easy, when they come, it doesn't take long. Then they do what they leave.
For them, the struggle is not just about providing care, but the cost of treatment to manage the disease is a heavy burden.
She's currently on 6 medication. So sometimes you need to restock at every point in time. When it gets finished, she alerts me that her medication is getting finished. So I think just last week I bought just 2 medication for 1,000 Ghana cedis, of which it's not even up to a month's medication, okay? Because she has to take it along the line. By the time that one gets finished, you have also prepared yourself financially for you to buy another medication.
Madam Justina explains herself that even her retirement allowance is simply not enough to cover the medical bills.
My allowance, the salary I get is 2,500. Whilst when I'm going to buy tablets, one tablet, first it was 1 million, then they reduced it to 9. Now it's 700. I'm not getting to 20 million. It's very costly. Very costly that the government should do something about it for us.
Across the country, many others are walking a similar path. For Franklin Kujo, the need for stronger support systems is not just important, but urgent.
Primarily, is the cost of the medication, if you had access to medications, and even the cost itself. And I think that type of support is needed. I mean, imagine you're spending close to $75, $80 a week on the top-end medication. Most of the medications they mentioned here today, well, those are the basic ones. But if you really want to be on it costs you that much. And how many of us can buy that, So I think it's important that everywhere we can get support from, why not?
Dr. Mary Ritani Agoiwo is a neurophysiotherapist.
We need strong policies that will stand to ensure that, okay, now we are including Parkinson's medications into the health insurance list so patients can have access. We are including rehabilitation onto the insurance so patients can have access. And aside that, make medical care accessible and closer to the people.
For members of the Parkinson's support group in Ghana, the message is clear. Government must step in with policies that ease the burden on both patients and caregivers.
What can we also do as family and friends, as stakeholders, to support this cause? And this is where we are looking at the next drive, where we can call on some big pharmaceuticals, see to how they can bring this drug, because almost all of them are coming from outside. They are not manufactured here. Tax implication and all that.
Meanwhile, the Minister for Health, Kwabena Minta Kando, says efforts are underway to ensure medications for Parkinson's disease are included in national interventions.
I must admit that not all the medications are on the National Health Insurance, and so there's that conversation how we can put more of these medications on the National Health Insurance scheme. But whilst we are looking at how we can put these medications on it, we should also be mindful of the fact that it could be sustainable and it will also not collapse the National Health Insurance, because I'm reliably informed that these medications are quite expensive. And so we all know that this year there are a lot of things we are doing in the health sector.
As World Parkinson's Day draws attention to the condition, many are calling for better access to health care, stronger support systems, and a more dignified life for those affected. Samuel Yeboah Adams, TV3 News, Accra.